When you're ranked in the top 5, your very existence is a cauldron of pressure. And that is ratcheted up when you go on the road. And this highly ranked squad has found itself coming into a snake pit in this one. Welcome, everyone, to Mackey Stadium in Reno, home to the Nevada Wolfpack. As we'll see, the defending national champions, the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Nevada Wolfpack. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. We're looking forward to it all week. And he takes this from inside the 5. The Wolfpack offense takes the field, and we'll get a look at them first. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have two guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Oh, they should, because these guys can take the top off of defense. You've got two very dynamic individuals playing on each offense, and if I'm playing quarterback in this game for either team, I am going to take my shots and give my guy an opportunity, because both of these guys, David, have proven they can make circus-level catches.
I mean, when they're not open, they're open. I mean, they can make the dynamic catches, the contested catches. They have the speed. They are two of the best playmakers.
Oh, he's got some space. And after gobbling up some serious yardage and showing off those wheels, he's finally out of bounds.
Well, the defense just had to chase that guy down, make a tackle after a long run, and no chance to substitute. They got to get the play call in because the offense is trying to go fast.
To the air, it's Sparks. Zings it complete to the right. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Nevada going quickly.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line. The Wolfpack might think about being aggressive on 2nd and short. Wants to go up top. Completes it along the sidelines, but that'll be for no gain. A completion, but not quite enough for the first down. 3rd down coming for this offense. Quarterback on the keeper. That defensive front just flat whipped them as they knock him down for a big loss. And they'll send out the field goal unit. They pick the spot. It's going to be about a 37-yard attempt. He splits the uprights. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0. So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. Here he comes from his own end zone. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. So Georgia Tech's offense will have its first possession of the game. We've had our eye on this guy for most of the season, and what a weapon he is. He is making a charge for the Heisman Trophy. And, David, I don't really think many would argue with it.
No, because it's been crazy. He's been the focal point of this offense, and he continues to deliver week after week. He's a superstar, putting up big numbers, carrying his team on his back. Jesse, that's a tough spot to do that for a whole year because of the physical pounding. It's been tremendous.
Turning it on. The tap. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Georgia Tech. You're not going to keep the lid on this guy forever. Sooner or later, he's going to get loose.
He is. He's a bad mother. Shut your mouth. I mean, this dude can make plays. That's why you keep feeding it to him, because at some point, he's going to break it loose and make a huge play.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. A little bit of feeling each other out. They're down 7-3 as they open this drive. Finds his big tight end. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on first down, setting up an easier second down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big gain, but makes life really easy on me on second down.
Looking to pass, it's Sparks. The safe call on the wide receiver screen. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
The give to the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. The Wolfpack trying to dig deep into the playbook on this third and very long. Motion from the wide receiver. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. Nevada will be forced to punt. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Gets the first one of the day off and hoping he's not as busy as he was in that loss last week when he kicked it 4 times. Can they catch him? They won't get him. It's a touchdown. A dynamic, explosive return. The sliver of daylight exploding through it, just vaporizing and reappearing on the other side and housing it.
And punt returners are so quick. You can play touch football in an elevator with them and lose. You can't even get your hand on there. So quick, so elusive. That's such a great job making people miss, but still going full speed up the field to get all the way to the end zone and score a TD.
This drive will start from the 19-yard line. They'll move the wide receiver. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. He makes the grab. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. On the play. Brings up second down. Looking downfield, it's Sparks. Swings it out to his running back. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Nevada going quickly. On third down, he drops to throw. That's caught. It's Slater. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. Third down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
No, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmys and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
Off the play fake. Unloads it left. Working the big fella downfield and outside. This senior shows some serious arm strength firing that one in for the first down.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Brings up second down. 42, Spider.
He'll try it again. Past the 40. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. Both teams wanted to establish the run, and they have done exactly that in the first quarter. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. So after the break, they'll go back to work. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. Nevada trying to keep the drive moving on second and short.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
Throws toward the end zone. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on second down. They're staring at third. Play number 9 on this drive. He'll do it himself. They've got enough for the first down, and they're in the red zone at the 20. They want to get this defense on its heels. Red pass, it's complete. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. He'll pull it on the read. And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense. Nevada comes to the line facing 3rd and long. Back to throw, it's Spartans. And the defense, they've got him at the 27. And they're going to head out to line up for a field goal. He'll swing that big leg for 3 from 44 yards out. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. That'll make it a 1-possession game. The lead is 8. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Dynamite matchup this week in the ACC, fellas. Clemson is currently ahead early right now in Death Valley, but they just haven't been able to separate themselves offensively. They're up by 7 over Maryland. Any major changes in this ACC standoff, you'll hear about them first from us, gentlemen.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. He'll keep it himself. They've pushed it out to the 39 after picking up 5. From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Got the first down and still on his feet. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Yellow Jackets will snap it on 1st and 10. They're going to ride this running back. They'll get him stopped at the 34. He's got 10 yards on that one and a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. From the gun, to give, looking for room. He rumbles ahead for 6 inside the 30 to the 28-yard line. Let's take a second to look at the big picture for Georgia Tech. Top 5 up to this point is really good. It's staying there. As we get closer to the playoff, it becomes a huge challenge.
They just need to focus on winning right now. They're in position as a top 5 team to reach the college football playoff, but you've got to keep winning, and that's got to be the mindset. And coming into today, they have to bring their A game to the field.
And we're still in the middle of the season, so there's so many ways to still make a good impression for this squad, and we still have conference championships for some. We have great matchups that will decide, just like we've seen in past years, right? Comes down the stretch, who's playing the best.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. They'll go to the ground. He's stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. And the Yellow Jackets are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. On 3rd and short, they'll go to the power running game. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets! They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown. And the extra point puts them on top 21-6.
This is a guy that put a lot of pressure on himself coming into this season. He felt like he was ready to have a breakout year. He knew he had all the tools in the toolbox to be able to get it done, and he's showing it. That's his 10th rushing touchdown on the season.
And the returner is stopped. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Swings it out to the flat. He makes it up to the 20-yard line before going out of bounds. Line getting set on 2nd down. Back to throw, it's Sparks. Right on the money. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this 3rd down play. Clock running. Looking to throw for it. Got it in the middle. It's Slater. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Lining up from the 34 on first down. Wide receiver going in motion. He's got an open man. It's a seam wide open. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Nevada.
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
On the move from inside his 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Looking to throw on first down. With the catch, it's Hancock. He goes out of bounds, maybe a step shy of the 40. They're going to mark it at the 39, and a really nice pickup there. Looking downfield on first down. Makes the catch. It's Hancock. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 41 after the good gain there. It's a 1st and 10 from the 42-yard line. Wants to go up top on first down. Fires to the big fella. I don't think he was the primary receiver on that play, David, but a very productive pickup on first down.
And these tight ends are so good at understanding zones and where to sit down. And listen, it's not the huge gain down the field, but it's always death by 1,000 cuts, small gains, break tackles, and continue to move the sticks.
Intercepted, big play, stops the drive. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. Looking for a man, it's Sparks. Unloads to the wideout. Picked off, what a play by this defense. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. He'll start this drive firing. Pulls it in, it's Hancock. Good pickup there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. The offense will quickly use a timeout. It's 1st and 10. They've moved it to the 41. Wants to throw on first down. Fires to the wideout. Got his man to the left. Stopped and forced out of bounds at the 21-yard line, just outside the red zone, and they are looking to get one in here. And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. And they take another look at the play, but the officials on the field were right, and the play will stand. The offense down to the 22 on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Moves away as he feels pressure. There he goes. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Georgia Tech. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And that's just a fantastic job of executing the 2-minute type situation by this offense. Something you practice all week long for end of half and end of game. Quarterback, really nice job. Good job by the staff, too, getting the plays in quickly so they could get up to the line of scrimmage and get going. And them scoring that touchdown with seconds to go here in the first half, piling onto their lead, that gives them tremendous confidence heading in at halftime.
Waning seconds of the first half. Let's see how they handle it. Power football with the run. Finds a crease at the 20. Out of bounds at the 27-yard line, and this offense needed a play like that. And the offense will play it safe, take a knee, and head to halftime. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. A first half that saw a little bit of everything there in Reno. And it's been a dynamite first half, leading to a one-sided score right now. It's not over, but I think both sides know this is on the verge of a blowout. That opposing defense is inside its locker room right now wondering 2 things. What just happened, and what do we do now to try to make this respectable? And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside Mackey Stadium.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. Nevada set to kick off to start the third quarter. And he'll bring it back. And the returner will be knocked down. The Georgia Tech offense rolls back onto the field. If it's working, why change it? And that running game was working in the first half. I imagine we'll see a lot more of it here in the third quarter.
And you just know the offensive line was telling their coordinator, put this on us. Let us continue to go out there, push these guys around. We can put this game on our back and end this thing by running the ball.
And this is a manhood question for this defense. Like, as a defensive lineman, and you're pounding the rock, like, I got to physically rise to this challenge. This defense has to play more inspired and more physical in the second half.
Out of the gun, the running back has it. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. A third down try for the offense. From the gun, wants to pass. Back open in the middle. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down. The Yellow Jackets come to the line with a fresh set of downs. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. The give from the gun. Picks up the first down. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
Just on the edge of the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 21. They'll give it to the back. Snuffed out behind the line of scrimmage, and we have not seen much of that. What a day he's had so far. After losing yardage, it's 2nd and 12. Pocket breaking down. Drive breaks into the open. He'll be run out of bounds at the 14. And the Yellow Jackets come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Quarterback on the keeper. He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has him set up. The offense threatening. Close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. He'll do it himself. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets! And the stomping has commenced.
And you see the option being such a pain in the behind of the best programs in college football. When you got quarterbacks that have those multiple options, they're making you play very disciplined, and the QB takes it himself, gets in for the score.
13.
On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Slater. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the 1st down. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Finds his tight end. Nowhere to go and not much to show for that one. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Wants to throw. It's Sparks. It's picked off, and that's number 10. Just a small return, but a big play as they have it now at the 45.
1st and 10.
29 Phil.
The give to the running back from the shotgun. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Motion from the wideout. On the move. Plows through the defense. Several defenders get an assist on that tackle. The Yellow Jackets come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. They'll throw on 3rd and short. Snagged in the middle. It's hooked. Oh, he's got some space. Just across the 20 with a 1st down at the 19. And the Yellow Jackets have pushed it inside the 20. trying to get the edge with a quick touch pass. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it first and goal. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. Trying to punch it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Georgia Tech.
Well, this offense has been physical. They came out in this game with a lot of pride and the ability up front and the belief that they can block people and get it done. They are dominating this defense. 3 rushing touchdowns now in the game.
13.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. To the air on first down. He's got his man, makes the grab. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. The Wolfpack might think about being aggressive on second and short. He'll pull it on the read. Gets it out to the 27-yard line, and they'll move the chains for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down. Hauls it in. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1.
He's back at the 36-yard line. Brings up second down.
Trying play action. Fires one high and deep. And that is interception number 3 on the day. Got some room to run. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return. Keeps it on the bootleg, looking to throw. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Got it on the outside, it's Hancock. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds the tight end. They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down. They've got it at the 30.
Gain of 10. First down for the offense.
Guys, we've reached the end of the quarter, and Georgia Tech has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. As we enter the 4th quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. They go back to work with the first down in the final period of this one. Running back searching for a hole. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. He'll keep it himself. Fighting off the defender. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. The Yellow Jackets line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. To the ground to try to pick up the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Down to the 12-yard line, it's first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Brought down after keeping those powerful legs moving, getting all he could. He'll be a few inches short. Going to work on 2nd down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Fighting his way for every inch, but he still needs a few more. He stops short of the goal line. And the Yellow Jackets line it up with a 1st and goal. Quarterback looks for a little space. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
And how about this squad, man? Looking good again. Like, I feel like we say this week in and week out, just continuing to remain undefeated, whatever it takes, offense, defense, special teams. They have been a good unit, and that's why their ranking is so high.
He'll start the return inside his 5. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. If you Want to look on the bright side, at least you can pile up a bunch of yards if you can move the ball because it is a long way to the end zone. From the gun, the running back looking for room. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. They'll send the back in motion. Looking downfield, it's Sparks. And it is another interception. Just a terrible struggle for this quarterback. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick. And the sudden change situation even more difficult for this defense facing a 1st and goal. Quarterback on the keeper. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football.
And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called guys offensively all game long or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the 4th quarter.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line. Leaves it with the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. A 6-yard pickup that leaves them with 3rd and 4. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on 3rd. And here's the 5th interception by this quarterback. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
Heat up them pass rushers, bring in them DBs. That's what I'm doing in this situation. When I got the lead by a couple scores late in the ball game in the 4th quarter, I'm going to rush the passer like crazy. I'm going to put all those DBs back playing the pass. That's what happened. Great job understanding they're going to have to take shots. We get the interception. This one's almost over.
Let's it go to the end zone. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
Pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the O.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Forced out of bounds right at the 20-yard line, and that's the kind of play that can really get a drive going. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Slithers into space. Got enough for the 1st. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. So much for the tough field position. One play, and you're already to the 35. Just a short pass to the tight end. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield, but how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the 1st? Back to throw, it's Sparks. And they can't make the connection.
Well, at this point, you're still trying to throw stuff up against the blackboard and see if it sticks. You're down by a lot of points, so why not try it, right? And give the offense credit. You know, you're not just going to run the football. You're not just going to take a knee and go into the locker room with your tail between your legs. I like the fighting spirit, just not enough of that today.
He stopped just short of midfield. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 48. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the 2nd half. It's 1st and 10. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Likely a lost cause, but they'll throw it again. Working that left side now. They make the stop, and the clock strikes 0, and that will do it for this one. When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability to play to that standard and finish with a blowout like this is really impressive.
And it's almost like playing against yourself, right? You know you're better. You know you're going to win the football game, but how do I continue to still execute? This was so easy, great execution, just beat down in every facet.
I think as a player, you just love being in such great rhythm, and we saw that right from the get-go in this game. Offense just able to matriculate the ball down the field. Defense was not giving anything up. What a great game plan coming in, and this was just total domination.